And we're going live. Green, 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 green. Modified rubber tire sprint car underway at Bakersfield RC Raceway. Chad Lance up to the number 1 spot early. David Potter in the number 2 spot. Brian Badacki, Palu, Wes Sims, Brian Hughes, Joe Sinclair, and Greg Menifee. 8 cars going the distance here at Bakersfield RC Raceway. 30 seconds in still. David Potter now back to the number 1 spot. Chad Lance back to P2. That's your car. Oh, Lance up on the bike coming off the turn number 2. Potter, Lance, Badacki, your top 3. David Potter last time by 3.944, 3.915, and 3.90 for Chad Lance. 3.8 for Brian Badacki, and a 3.855. Fastest lap of the race right there for David Potter. Potter, the red and white number 2 machine. Off of 2 down the back straightaway, turns 3 and 4. Things are getting busy down that back straightaway. David Potter, Brian Badacki, and Chad Lance, your top 3. 1 minute down. Now it's 2:45 left to go. Potter still up front. His fast lap, that 3.855 coming on lap number 12. Chad Lance in the number 2 spot. Brian Badacki and Joe Sinclair rounding out that top 4. Potter still looking good out there, free and clear. You see that got that green left rear tire on the Mobile One number 2 machine. He is working down the back straightaway. Now Chad Lance in the 16 machine is in his sights. Lance is actually second. That's to put the whole field a lap down. Caution in the front straightaway, high in the front straightaway. It's clear. So your leader looking to put the whole field a lap down. Can he do so? Chad Lance, now he battles back. He's got a 1 second disadvantage. Caution up 2, caution up 2, caution up 2. That is Lance. He was running in the number 2 spot. Now Brian Badacki. Oh, your leader upside down in turn number 3. Your leader into trouble. Where's Brian Badacki? And he's your new leader. Nobody wants the top spot. Badacki in the number 1 spot. Now Joe Sinclair. He's up to the top spot. That is the blue and white number 21 machine. Down the back straightaway in turns 1 and 2. Sinclair in the number 1 spot. Brian Badacki in the number 2 spot. David Potter sitting P3. Caution 4. Low on the front straightaway. Low on the front straightaway. It's clear. 1:25 left to go. Joe Sinclair, Brian Badacki, David Potter, your top 3. Sinclair. That's that blue and white number 21 machine. You see him going a 1 off of 2 down the back straightaway. He's got a 1.6 second advantage over Brian Badacki and sitting P2. David Potter still 0.1 back, battling with Badacki. Potter gets by Badacki and sets his sights on the prize. Can he run down Joe Sinclair? Fastest car on track is David Potter. Caution. Oh, now Sinclair gets tagged. Now we got a new leader. Potter back up to the top spot. 45 seconds left to go. Potter now is at free and clear track out in front of him. Now he's got to work on flying Brian Hughes. Hughes has his leader right behind him. Hughes goes a little bit high, but Potter hops the pipe and loses his momentum. 30 seconds left to go. Potter, Sinclair, Brian Badacki, and Wes Sims. Chad Lance, your top 5. David Potter, 20 seconds left to go. Potter going into turns 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Modified rubber tire sprint car at its finest at Bakersfield RC Raceway. 10 seconds left to go. Potter, Sinclair, Badacki, and that's your top 3. Wes Sims in the number 4 spot. Chad Lance, Brian Hughes, and Greg Menifee. Caution at 2, caution at 2, caution at 2. Caution at 2 is clear. That is time, and when you cross the line, you will be finished. That's a race. Right at the end, Joe Sinclair picks up the win. David Potter comes home in the number 2 spot. Brian Badacki in 3rd. Chad Lance, Wes Sims, Brian Hughes, and Greg Menifee.